doesn't feel like Halloween is in 1 week. It makes me sad. Still feels like I haven't streamed nearly as much stuff as I wanted to. So we're gonna have to do like a leftover stream. I might stream next Wednesday. And then not stream that Sunday? I think. We'll see. Still got a couple of days to decide. But for now, let us check out Iron Lung. Oop. Hang on, that sounds loud. Is it loud? Turn it down a smidge. Let me fix my windows here. So I can actually read chat. Still a little loud? Well, I guess the music's gone. No way to tell. There we go. Okay. Okay. That might be good. Maybe? I hope we can turn it down in game. I actually don't know. Decades ago, every known star, inhabitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture, with supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling. Survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons, lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, though you will be welded inside, and the forward window will be closed. There was no time for training. If successful, you earn your freedom. That, does not sound like a great deal, to be honest.
Beginning your descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that.
Sparks or flames? Oh. Something's already dripping.
Maximum depth. The hole's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing porthole shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so resume and be careful. You're on your own.
Okay. You know, I turned up the quit game. I guess we don't get a chance to change anything. I turned up the FOV because I thought it'd make me a little nauseous, but because it was only on 65, but I feel like this is worse. I feel like a giant. But yeah, it doesn't look like we have the chance to edit the options in the end game. Oh. Little plants? What is this? I know this game has been updated since a bunch of people streamed it, so I don't know what exactly has been added. This is a local database. Be sure to update before each descent. Last updated today. Query. I don't know. Anything else? Oh, there's a note on the floor? This is not an expedition, it is an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return. Even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom awaits for you? A few dying ships in a sea of dead stars? If there is still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here at the bottom of the ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. Okay, so these are the things we have to take pictures of. Where are we? X. So we're like somewhere around here, right? Somewhere around here. Okay. See if I can figure this out. Somewhere here, so we gotta, no, let's go straight back out. May take me a while to get used to. Is it quiet? I can turn the game up out of the controls options. Okay. It is eerily quiet, isn't it? Hmm. I'm curious as to how they got the thing back. How did they get the submarine back if the guy died? Should have turned the sensitivity down. What is that? Is that a wall? I think it is. Well, how did they tow it? Better yet, why aren't they, like, just towing it now? I think I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Well, why can't they tow it now? Where's this at? Okay. See if we can straighten it out here. I know they're making a movie about this game. Kinda crazy. Interesting concept to make a movie out of. But you have to make sure you hire a really good actor. Because it's just like one guy. I guess there was that second guy who was talking on the radio, but... Like, how many actors would this movie need if it were to be made? Well, we're getting there. There's whales. Okay, so I have to go down, right? Yeah. Yeah, down. Really should have paid more attention in geometry class. At least we were close to it. Should I, like, go down further? Need a harsher angle. Okay, wait. Okay. Now straighten out. A cute angle, as opposed to an ugly angle. Okay. Should be like right here, right? Close to. Get it up a little bit. Take a picture. Are we here? Oh, I see some bones. Is that what we were supposed to take a picture of? Maybe we have to be closer. You know, I would say that being in the deep ocean, like the idea of it doesn't actually bother me. I know that's kind of the point, but it generally doesn't get to me. The idea of it. The only thing I'm really afraid of is like big monsters. Like super huge. I see something. I see the bones. Turn the camera a bit. There we go. Turn it a bit more. Yeah, that's a rib cage, all right. Anything else? No? Just a bunch of bones. But yeah, as I was saying, like, when I was a kid, I used to have nightmares of, dinosaurs. Like, I wasn't afraid of dinosaurs themselves. Like, a velociraptor probably wouldn't scare me. But, like, big dinosaurs would. Even if they were vegetarian. And it wasn't even Jurassic Park that did it. It was Turok with the like cyborg dinosaur, cyborg T-Rex. That freaked me out a lot for some reason and gave me several nightmares, even though I wasn't scared about it. Like I wasn't scared to play the game because of it. It was just oddly odd nightmare fuel. Like it actually fueled a nightmare. Strangely enough. I also really hate spoilers for a game that came out like 10 years ago. But I also really hate the part in Metal Gear 5, Metal Gear Solid 5, where you get that big Metal Gear on your base. That also really freaked me out. Like I hated going on that part of the base, which you don't have a lot of reason to go over there. But I hated being around it and just seeing it Because for some reason, even though I don't think it ever happens, I was always like, oh, dude, this thing's gonna fucking wake up. It's gonna wake up and step on me. Really just scared the crap out of me for no reason. I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go. And just big monsters in general make me really uncomfortable. That's kind of why I would probably never play like... I'd probably never play like, what's the game? Subnautica. I'd probably never play that. Because just... it would genuinely freak me out. Am I facing the wrong way? Yeah, I am. I gotta flip. Monkey flip. And like I said, it wouldn't even be like the deep water. It wouldn't be the fear of drowning. It wouldn't even be like vicious sea creatures. Am I in the right spot? I am. I'm just not seeing anything. It wouldn't be any of that. It would literally just be the like massive Leviathan creatures. That's the only thing that would scare me. Just because they're so big. Not for any other reason. Okay, looks like more bones. Is that a vertebrae? I want to go down that way. Can I just run it over? It looks like there's a, like a... I see. What is this for? Be sure to update. What do I type in? Picture. Unknown query. How do I use this? They didn't give me any instructions. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. Yeah, it does look like a spine. But I don't know why this all happened. I don't know why it freaks me out. It's a very strange thing to be scared about. Is there an owner's manual? Did they leave me a notebook? You'd think they would, considering like they literally said there's no time for training. You think they would just leave me a pamphlet. But apparently they didn't. How do they expect me to do this job correctly if they won't even leave me a pamphlet? But even like when I was like 15 or 14 or whatever, I would also be looking up videos of like cryptids and stuff. So I was totally like desensitized to anything that was realistically scary. And way more afraid of things that are like unrealistically scary, like things that are massive, that are which is just weird. Am I on a time limit? I just really don't know what where it comes from. Oh, the wall. The noise. Sounds like somebody's like crunching their microphone ASMR style. I distinctly remember a moment where I was watching, because I didn't have access to the internet when I was younger, but I would go to the library, and I distinctly remember a moment where I saw like a YouTube video that was like real ghost on camera. and I watched it, and it was a freaking screamer. And I literally jumped out of the chair right in the middle of the library. It was pretty funny looking back on it. That's the old days. That don't even happen anymore. Nobody jump scares anybody anymore with a screamer. What are we hearing? Who's crunching their microphone? What is that? Are those worms? The wormies. Can I get it through this way? I think I can. I don't think it's dog. Also, you said that, like, they expect me to fail. But, like, isn't that... That seems like a horrible idea. They literally said that, like, everything is dead. The only people that exist anymore are people living on, like, Deep Space Nine style starships. Right? So, like, why would you waste a submarine just to kill somebody? Like, you could just shoot him. Or hang them. Like, if you don't have guns anymore, you could just, like, tie a bed sheet and make a noose. You don't need to send a guy in a valuable submarine that assumingly, like, you can't make these anymore. And then get him killed on some mysterious moon planet. You could just choke the guy to death. It also didn't say what my crime was. Where the hell am I? They're all scared of me. They won't actually execute me. They have to do it in some weird roundabout way because my character's like an 8-foot tall golem. He's like Andre the Giant. He's just super strong. I think I kind of went out the wrong way, but oh well. Whoop, 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 whoop. We're crashing. I feel like I'm playing Asteroids. With my little spaceship. We're like right here somewhere. I hope I'm not actually on a time limit. I feel like I'm not gonna get through all of this. My oxygen's actually running out. Now where are we? Somewhere right around here. I should probably straighten it out, shouldn't I? I haven't even looked at where we're supposed to be going next. I guess right here. Tight squeeze. Like cave crawling. Oh. What do I do about this? Do I do anything about this? I can't see. It's too dark. Where? I see my fire hydrant. B for briefing. Photograph these interests. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to the map. What am I supposed to do about this? Is there like a hammer? I can't see, it's so dark. I guess we just ignore it. I'm not qualified to fix it. There we go. Give me a second. Okay. It'll fix itself. Saving in progress. Oh. We getting there? Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. I mean, I don't know what else to do about it. I don't see anything. Do you see anything? I've clicked on every valve. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing working. Just gotta get there. Get to where we're going. And just hope and pray it fixes itself. Nope. Some music. That's the you're not figuring it out music. The he doesn't know music. Okay. We're close. Oh, what the? What was that? I think something just swam right next to me. We're close. Okay. Little love tap. Like filling up a gas pump. What is this? What is that? Is that a fish? It looks like a face, but I don't know if that's a fish. It didn't count. It's still there. Oh, that is a fish. Funnily enough, it's still not counting it, though. Oh, I see. Got turn more. He's just chilling. He's chilling. There we go. What is that? Something. Big old finger. Sticking out the dirt. Finger creature. Oh, the fishy's gone. Okay. Kid named Finger. Walter. I need to watch Breaking Bad. I was going to watch Breaking Bad, but you know, I've considered doing watch parties in the Discord, but I don't know. I've considered it, but I don't know how well it would work. Usually, somebody's knocking. Usually on days I'm not streaming, I'm like editing. Is that fish again? Editing and uploading. So, like, if my sleep schedule is also ruined, like it currently is, it's really hard for me to actually find time to do a watch party. But I was gonna, you know, I was going to rent Breaking Bad from Blockbuster, right? 40 gigabytes. 40 whole gigabytes. I said, nah, I can't do that. I already have 3 terabytes worth of stream VODs. I cannot afford 40 gigabytes of a rental. It is a big chungus of a show. Oops. We're on the correct x-axis at least. Now we just gotta go up a little bit. Just swim. Oops. Oh. Is that a skull? Looks like a puppet. It is a skull. Gotta turn more. Yeah. Huh. I still don't have it, but very finicky. Get it off the checklist. There we go. Is that it? No, that still isn't it. Do I get it? No way, I gotta get closer. There we go. Got teeth. It's got like people teeth. You see that? It's a dinosaur. That one's way out there. You know, if this is so far in the future, why didn't they use a Logitech controller instead? I was under the impression that that was the superior way to control a submarine. I just squeeze through this little hole here. This is quite the tall order. Where are we? I should turn the sensitivity down more. Just gotta thread the needle. Get it right on the plane that it needs to be on and just go like, whoop. Get in there. What is that? Looks like a pair of legs. See that? It's like shoes, shoe, leg, leg. There's a big guy standing out there. That was not a squid. Those that was a pair of boots and pants. Squids don't wear pants or boots. Squidward doesn't wear pants or boots. Squidward walking around with his little Squidward hanging out the whole show. Oh. Am I about to slam headfirst into the wall? I just might be. Don't say you take it up with the Nickelodeon. This is reality. The world we're living in. Squidward's walking around with his ass out the whole show. At least Patrick is like wearing pants. He may not have a shirt on, but he's wearing pants. How the hell am I supposed to get in here? What is this? Come on, man. The squeeze. How the hell am I supposed to get back out? Well, I think we made it. I think this fish is just following me. Stalked by the fishy. Okay. Now we gotta turn it down here. Just slam head first into the wall. Okay. I'm actually surprised we did that without crashing. Uh-oh. What is that? More weird crunchy noises. Okay. Do we got anything? What is that? Back it up. It looks like a termite's nest. If I can get any closer. Is that what I'm supposed to be looking at? Wait, what is that? Am I close enough? Did I get too close to the termite's nest? Maybe. Now I have termites. They're eating the hull of the ship. What is that? Quite finicky with the pictures sometimes. What is that? Am I on it? Is that the problem? Okay, I got it, whatever that is. It looks like a big tree log. Whatever. It's what they wanted a picture of. They got it. The Blood Ocean turd. Go take a picture of that giant dookie in the Blood Ocean. Sir, yes, sir. Okay. Now we gotta squeeze our way back out. If we can do it. Oh. Are we doing it? Are we squeezing? So I'm turning the wrong way. Oh, see another leak. I think it's just Joe. It's just Jover. It's just Joe over. Our socks are gonna get so wet. And we're gonna get trench foot. Something exploded. Oh, I dropped in frames. I just dropped a couple frames for some reason. When did that happen? Why is my internet being so spotty? That's weird. Okay, where are we? Uh... We're like right around here. I think? No, like up here. Somewhere. Gotta go get this. 400 and something. We can do it. Oop. Yeah, that ain't it. stupid fish. Keeps screaming in my ear. Do we make it? I think we're through. Okay. What's the coordinates? 520. I don't know. I'm not dropping. Whoa. I'm not dropping any more frames. That was very weird, though. Okay. Now we straighten it out. And go. Let the waves take me. Oh, more bones. Anything? Nope. A lot of bones. Where's the sweet spot here? That I didn't. There we go. Just a complete graveyard. Okay. Now reverse it. There's another tight squeeze right here. Where's this passage? This is gonna be a huge pain in the butt. We can do it. We can do it. Where? We're getting closer. Oops. Okay. Why am I so close to the wall? That don't make any sense.
Oxygen notification.
Okay. We're almost out of oxygen. That's, it's fine. fine. It is a-okay. Where am I? Uh-oh. Go back from whence I came. Oh, we might be through? Maybe? Yeah, we're good. We did it. Okay, let's go whatever's right in front of us here. And then we'll do this one. What's this? 325. Oh! Everything's on fire. I thought I heard something dripping, but nope, it was just on fire. What is the... Okay. Nothing wrong with a little fire. A little fire in your little submarine. Especially when you're running out of oxygen, that just sounds like a great time. If I'm honest. It's way up there. Hang on. Just gotta slam the gas.
Gil has just resubscribed for 3 months. Maybe you'll find a cool new home under the blood ocean.
Maybe. But it'll be too expensive. They'll be asking $150,000 for a 2-bedroom house. That was built in 1937. That doesn't even have proper electricity. And it was bought 40 years ago for $2 grand. And they put $500 into it over the course of living there. We got way off course here, actually. Hang on. Flip it around. Dude, that housing market seems awful. $700,000 for what? Like just anything? That's actually insane. That's genuinely the craziest thing I've ever heard. Okay. We're like dancing around it here. Trying to get a good right angle. Okay, we're here, right? Yeah. Let's see. What is that? Can't tell what that is. How much is an apartment? Also, I think there's an ad coming up here soon. Like, what is the average apartment per month for just like a 1 bedroom? You guys have like duplexes over there? Or what do they call them? What do they call them in England? Where it's like, it's like multiple people living in one house, but it's not like a duplex. I don't know what they call them. It's not an apartment either. It's like actually just a house. I don't freaking know. Yeah, flats, I guess. Yeah. Is that a thing? That's not really a thing over here, though, I don't think. Oh, what the hell? What is that, a spider? Great ocean spider. What is that? But yeah, the only thing that you would like, the closest thing that you would come to around here is like a house. That's basically like, oh, it's just another skull. It's like a house, but it's like built into two houses. So like you basically share a foundational wall or something, a structural wall. But like your two front doors are like right next to each other, but they both split into different houses. But you don't interact with each other necessarily. That's the closest thing I can think of around here. And even then, those aren't that common. They're more common in those like suburb hellscapes where every house looks the same. There we go, we got it. Okay, 2 more. There's your ad. Hang on, I'll take a drink while the ad is happening. I don't know what's supposed to be spraying out here. Is this my oxygen? Or is it water? Or blood, I guess. It would be blood. We're not in the water. You'd think they would have given me like an arc welder or something just to patch it up. But I guess you wouldn't want to do that either. I don't know what these things are. Are they supposed to be little bones? And I still don't know what to do with this. Google. Just spray it all over the place. I think the ad's done. Maybe. I can't see it. My windows are still messed up. I'm gonna assume it's done because it should only be a minute. Okay. Where's this going? More tight squeezes. This is gonna be the worst. Worst thing ever. I don't know why I pressed the button. We haven't crashed yet, but I feel like this is going to be the crash. $6.50. Right around there. And then we just thread the needle. Do like that, and then we just crank it this way. The lion does not concern himself with the loud fish outside the submarine. Oh. I hear a noise. I gotta like curve it around this corner? Where are we? 220, so like right here somewhere. And then I gotta like crank it down. Oh. This is not good, fellas. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait. How the hell? More fine mist. The ship is vibrating. It's boogieing to the nice music. Do we find it? It's twisting. What is this? I don't see Jack. Where's the... I don't know where the actual camera is on the ship. Is it in the front? I thought it was on the side. What is that thing? Like a big starfish. Or a... What is it called? A sea urchin. Okay. I guess we should get out of here before it rips the ship apart. The tasty sea urchin. Blood urchin. Did I hit something? I can't even tell where we are. Did we get moved? Where are we? Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. We're like right here now. How did we get... How did we get out of there so fast? I think I got bumped. Where are we going? We're going all the way over here now. With more tight squeezes, my favorite. It was the anomaly. We walked into a portal. Oh yeah, I forgot that's a thing now. You can rewind the stream if you're like subbed or something. So where is... It's like 700. You know what's funny is like people, I don't know, like getting into drama, like Twitch drama. People like complaining about Twitch or anything, but people were like, "Oh, they added a rewind feature, a feature YouTube has had forever," and it's like, yeah, but most streamers that I watch on YouTube turn that off anyway. So like, I feel like it's not that useful of a feature, even if YouTube had it before Twitch did. Whoa. Oh. Like I accidentally drove into that fish's eyeball. Where are we now? 460. What is this music? Music's going crazy. Okay. I think we found it. Six, 7, 5. Okay, once I get to like 550, I have to turn too. Okay. I think we're gonna choke to death. Not good, gamers. Not good. We're low on the oxygen. The blood is leaking into the ship. Is a submarine a ship? Or is it different? Well, it is a vessel. But... like a spaceship. It's still a ship. A manned rocket. Still a ship. Google defined ship. I don't know why, but like, aside from the fact that Google just sucks now, but for some reason, man, that blood is rising fast. For some reason, Google AI is like really freaking sassy. Like, the only way to ever find anything that you're looking for is to basically type in as much words as possible, but not in a coherent sentence, because then it like searches for that exact sentence outside of just answering the question. Like if you ask it a pure question, the AI will answer the question, and then it'll also pull up if questions that are similar that people have asked before. But with the AI, like if you look up something that's like not exactly what you're talking about, it'll basically be like, that's not what actually happened, but something slightly tangential to it is actually this. And I'm like, you stupid bitch. That is not what I'm even asking you. I don't know why they designed it like that. It's kind of like the opposite of the Chat GPT thing, where like they were basically telling people the wrong answers just to spare their feelings. That was happening like 2 or 3 months ago, or maybe even less than that. Maybe it was just like last month. I don't remember. Time moves strangely to the mind of a neat. Ow. But yeah, that was a thing that I remember. It was like ChatGPT released whatever version, and it was like telling people were asking it questions or like verifiably wrong information. They were just feeding it, and it would just be like, "You are absolutely correct. That is positively true." And then they would be like, actually, that's wrong." And it's like, "Oh, you're silly. Yes, that is wrong. Blah, 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 blah." It still kind of does that. Where, like, I'll be like, sometimes I have to ask it, I have to use it just because I have a weird question that clearly is not going to have a definable answer. And, like, even on the most Reddit of Reddits, I'm not going to find the answer. So I have to ask ChatGPT. It even still, it like often gives me the wrong information. And then I'll have to correct it, and it's like, and then it will feed me the wrong information again. That it? Okay, that's it. Okay. I think we got eaten. Did we win? Is that winning? The expedition ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite images showed pieces of the SM-13 scattered all over the bottom of the trench as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached at this time. No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones. The moon is a lifeless corpse. Its ocean a gaping wound. The universe, what's left of it, is dying. But somewhere in the void, there must be hope. Hmm. That's really weird. We never got to use the computer. How do you use the computer? What is it even for? Well, I mean, What is it for, though? Do I have to look it up? Hang on. I'll look it up if I have to. Because I don't think that computer's always been in the game, but I don't know what it's for. Huh. I don't know. But I will say I do have to go to the bathroom. So I will at least take a quick BRB. So I will. I already muted. Whoops. I'm gonna take a full bath, yes. But when I come back, I will, I'll see what the computer's for, and if we have time, we'll just jump right into the computer, see what it does, and then nope out of the game, maybe. Or we'll just jump straight into late homework. I'll see what's going on. But I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Now I gotta find something that's got all the stuff I should type in. And then you know what we'll do? We'll just do that. We'll see all the stuff I'm supposed to type in. I don't know what all... We're trying to find a guide. Oh, here we go. I found a guide of the commands. Okay. Let me... One thing here, if I can. Here we go. Okay. Now let's see what's on that computer terminal. I don't know what'll happen if I press continue here. Okay. Now I've never seen anybody actually use the computer terminal because everybody, like, streamed this game before this update came out. What happens if we press continue? Okay. Put us somewhere near it. Okay. Now let me bring up this list here. COI. The consolidation of iron, or COI, is a brotherhood of 3 space stations and 2 spacecrafts, found on the principle of collectivism and ruled by popular vote of all citizens, numbering 257 at the time of this entry. Its name comes from the iron and steel materials its 2 main stations are constructed from, and the principle of unity and togetherness in the face of menace from other surrounding stations such as Eden. Space Station Eden is the largest man-made structure that exists in the wake of the Quiet Rapture. It was formerly the main station for Mars. The populace still maintain a strong sense of Martian patriotism and independence, making them a constant threat to the sanctity and security of the COI. It has a current population of 468 and has the only known remaining trees in its interior garden. COI considers Eden a threat to all collective well-being after their attack on Filament Station. Okay. Rapture? Can we look up the Rapture? In 357 EIC, without any prior warning, radio contact with our respective planets was suddenly cut. Nobody can recall having visual contact with any planets when the incident occurred or experiencing any other unusual phenomenon. It's uncertain what exactly might have happened. Upon investigation, it was observed independently by several stations that where there had previously been planets, nothing remained. Further investigation over the following months revealed that all known planets with sentient life, flora and fauna, and a habitable atmosphere or any sort of natural resources were likewise gone, along with all known stars. The only celestial bodies that have been found since are either uninhabitable moons or asteroids. Many theories have been proposed for this disaster, including religious interpretations of it as a literal rapture, some unknown quantum anomaly, or something more cosmic and sinister. There are no concrete answers yet. Okay. Mars? Was that an option? Mars? Fourth planet from the sun and the site of first off-Earth colony in 1992 AD. 0 EIC. Mars was most populated planet in the solar system before the Quiet Rapture, surpassing Earth in 143 EIC. Now all that remains of Mars' former glory is the Eden space station. Okay, so at some point, Mars became Earth 2. What is EIC? Epoch of Interplanetary Colonization. Epoch of Interplanetary Colonization, or EIC, is an interstellar calendar standardization adopted with the establishment of the first off-Earth colony on Mars. It was and is the predominant calendar used throughout the known galaxy, although before the Quiet Rapture, many debated switching over to a more standardized measurement for years. IMC, or Interstellar Martian Calendar, was especially popular owing to a large population residing on Mars. After the Quiet Rapture, all stations in Starship Alliances still use EIC, aside from Eden, which uses IMC. Okay. IMC. Known commonly as IMC, an alternative to the more widely used EIC, it was poised to be officially adopted by Mars before the Quiet Rapture, whereas EIC is based on the rotation of Earth. IMC is based on the rotation of Mars, meaning that 1 year in IMC is about 1.88 years in IMC. Wait, what? I think that's a misprint. Currently, only Eden, a former Martian space station, uses IMC. Okay. Hang on one second. Trying to. Yeah, that works. Filament Station? Filament Station was the fourth and largest space station in the COI until 362 EIC, when tensions between the COI and Eden erupted in a 9-day battle on the station. Huh. So there are still, like, wars and stuff. The conflicting battle ended unresolved when Eden troops resorted to sabotaging the station's reactor, resulting in a critical breach. Redacted. The breach left Filament Station uninhabitable due to high levels of radiation, and it has sat empty ever since. Prisoners taken during the conflict have been undergoing conviction realization in the years since, with the final ones expected to repay their debts and integrate into COI society by 381 EIC. Is that us? Are we one of those guys? A humane form of criminal justice. where crimes are repaid by rendering service to the general collective. Often this is by performing surveys, maintenance, or other similarly beneficial tasks. Redacted. I guess that is us. Huh. Blood ocean. An unexplained phenomenon that has been identified on 4 separate moons since the Quiet Rapture. Moon AT-5 and Moon Z-8 are the most notable locations as they are under the control of the COI. Enough research has been conducted on the blood itself to determine that it is indeed human blood, but we have not discovered where it comes from or how it keeps its liquid form. The ocean at AT-5 is of particular interest because... Redacted. Okay. About AT-5. This entry has been redacted. Okay. What's the other one? Z-8? The site of one of 4 known blood oceans has been historically been used for the realization of COI convictions until the discovery of Moon AT-5. Iron Lung. One of the 4 in-service underwater crafts for the use of conviction realization in the blood oceans. It is designed for deep liquid photography and analysis. All rumors of the SM-13 and similar crafts being used for so-called mob justice by way of forced suffocation or otherwise have been proven false. Okay. So apparently people do realize that this is kind of cruel. What else we got? SM-8? Was that another ship mentioned? Hopefully they don't redact this before updating the database. What most people don't understand is that not all subs are built equal. The SM-8 isn't a burner sub, it really is for exploration and surveying blood oceans. If they send you down in the Iron Lung, they don't give a fuck if you come back. Or if the sub comes back, because it's a pile of garbage and you're a piece of shit. Well, thanks. You come back with photos, great. You sit down there and suffocate quietly, even better. But if they send the SM-8 down, one of the scientists is piloting, and they all expect them to return. And now the SM-8 is in the blood ocean in pieces. No, not hit a rock in pieces, or sprung a leak pieces. It looks like something tore it up. And the weirdest thing is that nobody else seems surprised. We might have found the first planetary life since the Rapture, and they're acting like it's no big deal. I know you're next in line for realization in the Iron Lung, and usually that means you won't be seeing the stars again, but they don't have an SM-8 anymore. They have 3 burner subs and a lot of curiosity about AT-5, and maybe that means you have a chance. Well, we found out the hard way that it doesn't. Discoveries on Moon AT-5 redacted. Okay, I think that's everything. They also say that if you swear at it, it gives you a warning, so... Yeah, it does. Behavior warning. COI expects everyone in the collective to maintain a standard of polite and acceptable behavior. Please consider your language and attitude before interacting. Thank you. Okay. Well. Yeah, I'd never seen anybody interact with that before. Okay. Well, that was Iron Lung. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a drink.